Alrighty. Man, y'all somehow have me in front of this goddamn fucking camera again. That was a pretty sick move, I'm not even gonna lie. I don't know if y'all could hear the background, but there is some sort of game going on. Okay. Fuck. Alright, get another notebook for goals. Okay. Was good. Yo, everyone, start liking the stream now. That's how this shit's gonna start popping. I'm telling you right now. If we start giving this shit likes right now, we're gonna have 30, 40, 50 people in here, okay? This is how this shit continuously grows, okay? Start commenting, start liking. Shit's gonna start popping. You can already see that number getting higher and higher and higher and higher. Look at that shit. Popping more and more and more and more. More likes, more people popping, more people saying was good, more people in the stream talking. And this is what I'm talking about. Our YouTube grind is coming back, and it's coming back hard. And we're gonna hit 5K pretty soon. That's where I'm at right now. That's where my brain is at right now. That's where my, that's where the pencil's landing. Say 6'7", Jake. How old are you? I'm 22. I'm 22 years old, and I'm ready for life, to say the least. I am ready to get some life going real fast. So hell yeah. How about that? How about that? Right? All right, let's go. Come on, we can't lose what we got now. How are you? I'm doing good. You fish? I used to, but not like as a hobby. I only did it when other people would, be doing it and shit. Come on, y'all. We gotta keep liking this shit. We can't lose momentum now. Come on now. Let's not lose fucking momentum now. We just got the momentum. We literally just got the momentum. Why would we lose momentum when we just got it? We just got motion. You know? I love that word motion, by the way. It's my favorite new word. Motion. Oh, hell yeah. Let's go. Let's go. Now we're getting more people hopping in here. Let's go. What up, Candy Jim? Was good. Let's go. Now we're actually getting more people in here. Yeah. Yeah, y'all don't like it. Y'all don't like when things start to pick up a little bit, no? No? It bothers us, right? Right? Things are starting to pick up a little bit. There are a couple things on this notebook that I've written down so fucking much. It's absolutely insane. Everyone join, guys, join. Hell yeah, let's go. And also give the fucking thing a like. If we keep on giving this shit likes, bro, I swear to God, that is how we are going to get this stream popping. This thing right here, the like button right fucking here. If we continue giving that shit likes, okay, more people are going to hop in, more people are going to join, because more people are just going to consistently be like, okay, this fucker clearly has people liking what he's doing. He's doing something right, you know what I mean? So that's kind of where my vibe is at. John 3:5 Jesus answered verily. I don't even know what we're saying right now, to be honest. It's on my knees again. Okay. So yeah. He cannot enter the kingdom of God. Okay. Well, there you go. There's that whole situation for you, if you want. Dude, but there's a guy that's called Jake's Takes that has way more subscribers than me. What am I gonna do about him? Call Jake. Crazy. Hey, Jake, you are the best. Thanks, brother. Never give up. Hell yeah. No. We're vibing. We're getting more likes in the stream. We're gonna continue getting more likes in the stream, and we're gonna continue to vibe and keep doing what we're doing and winning. That's my vibe right now. That's where I'm at. The truth is, I mean, we only got so much left to do in the day that it's looking real good. It's looking real good right now. I'm gonna keep it real. The stream's looking good. Everything's looking real solid. We just gotta keep on going. Also, what I'm gonna do is I am going to put a poll that has my Instagram. It got me banging, baby. Sorry, I'm being a dumbass right now. My bad, yo. My bad. I'm gonna throw right here. Boom. Boom. All right, let's go. What workouts do you do? All right, so I'm constantly doing, you know, gym workouts, you know. For chest, it's incline dumbbell, chest flies, you know, dips, push-ups. For triceps, it's tricep push-downs, tricep extensions. The dips again. For shoulders, it's shoulder press, lat raises, shoulder shrug, and then like the machine lat raises, you know, biceps, I do bicep curls, hammer curls, some forearm workouts and stuff. Wow, geez, hell yeah. We're out here working, man. Let's go. Okay, wow, damn, nice, bro. What are you writing? I'm in my notebook right now, writing down the rest of my fucking day. That's what I'm doing, bro. That is what I am doing, okay? And all I have left to do today now is one more TikTok and one more phone hour detox. I'll get some more shit done. But yeah, that's what I got going on, man. And look, we're gonna continue with the vibes of this stream because they're hot and they're heavy. And yeah, it's gonna continue to win. Hey, was good? What's up? What's up? Welcome, welcome. I'm just waiting for more like OGs to hop in, more people that have been like, because I literally replied to so many YouTube comments just to like get kind of back, on track with everyone. Be like, hey, yo, I'm still alive. Was good. Hello, what up, Star? Was good. What up? Welcome, everyone. Sorry, my bad. I'm back on here. What's good? I try to come to your streams when you're live. Hell yeah. Well, thank you, man. That's half the battle. I can get more people that consistently go to be on the same. Yeah. If I can get more people that consistently come to the streams, I mean, we're gonna slowly get more and more OGs. We have OGs. We have fans. Like we have people. It's just they all come at like different times. Like the reality of the situation is like everyone literally comes, like some people come in the morning, some people come midday, some people come, at night. So the thing is like as many OG fans as we do have and people that do hop in the streams, it's never at the same time. It's very sporadic and spread out. And I think that is a big, big reason why they just, don't pop as much. Sorry, I missed some of your live. I've been busy the past few days. You're good. Sometimes I think it's just people, like, they get, they just don't even, the algorithm doesn't even show me to them. So then it's just like, oh, like, I didn't even realize he was, like, doing shit. Like, until I get shown again after, getting a little bit of motion. Everyone's like, oh, yeah, this guy still exists, It's kind of like that thing. Did y'all give the Instagram a follow? Telling you, bro, that's where the behind the scenes shit is. That's where you're gonna get exclusive ass stuff right here on this Instagram. Jake, when's your next live stream? I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe late tonight. I'm just trying to, get back on track with everything. Do you have any fixed time for your streams? Fixed time? What does that mean? Like a schedule time? Thank you to whoever just subscribed. Means we're getting subscribers at least, and a new follow on Instagram too. My cat just scared me because he was hiding under my bed. He's black cat, by the way, and he's a little bitch attacked my ankle. Damn, stuff. Oh my god. I just hate how like direct correlation some things are. But you know what? Fuck it. I don't care. We're just gonna continue to win. Like sometimes you just have to go for something so intensely and so heavily that you have like no remorse by the end of it. You know what I mean? That's what I think like life's kind of all about is just continuously just going after your goals until it's basically impossible for you not to get them. Do you have a schedule for streams? I don't have a schedule for streams. I could start having one, but the truth is, like, am I going to follow it? It's going to be really difficult to follow a schedule like that. I was much better off when I was just kind of doing streams, like, consistently, like, every day at 8 a.m. because it was consistent. Now they're not consistent, so I guess that could be possibly hindering, you know, how good they're doing, but still, I don't know. Hey, remember me? Was good. See you, Jake. Good to chat. Hell yeah. Peace out, brother. But no, this stream's still doing well. We're still growing. We're still talking to people. We just gotta, like I said, kind of just continue talking with people, continue vibing, continue having people typing in the chat, liking the shit, you know, like, just interacting with what we got going on and shit. So what really needs to happen is someone needs to write some controversial shit in the chat. Someone needs to write something that's going to get me to start talking about some bullshit. And once we do that, then the chat is going to be a lot easier because it's going to be like, oh shit, well, he's just on one of his things now, his like tangents or whatever. And then we'll be chilling. But until that happens, it's kind of like this interesting situation where we're just waiting for, you know, I mean, like something. Like, give me fucking something, you know? Like, I'm about to fucking clean my room out of pure, you know, like, I like, what else am I gonna do? You know what I mean? Sorry, do you watch animations? Only animation shows I watch, Family Guy, Rick and Morty, Midnight Gospel, but I haven't watched those shows in so long, to be honest. Like, the reality is, I really only watched those shows, like, alone. And I don't watch TV alone anymore. So, like, if I'm watching TV, I'm watching with someone. Like, there's nothing, like, it is extremely hard for me to actually watch TV alone and not feel like I'm being unproductive, you know. So if I'm watching with someone, that's an experience with the person. It's a very different look at life. When you're just watching alone, it's like, oh, what are you doing? You're just watching someone else. And this has become true, especially with sports. I have not enjoyed sports nearly as much just watching it, because the older I get, the more I'm like, fuck. Like, I'm just watching another dude just achieve his fucking dreams. And I don't know. For me personally, I think a lot of dudes don't realize, first off, how they look when they're cheering for another grown man, like, in front of their wife. Like, when you're getting emotionally reactive over whether a grown man is going to score or not, and, like, you have his jersey on the back, like, there is no woman out there that finds that attractive. No fucking way. It's impossible. Okay? They could be lying to you, but I'm just saying, like, the reality is, like, when you bring them into that game and you're showing them a bunch of dudes that are bigger than you, stronger than you, making more money than you, like, what the fuck do you think she's gonna think? Like, it's actually, like, not a smart move unless you are that guy. You know what I mean? Like, you can take your girl to a basketball game if you're a football player. You know what I mean? But, like, if you're just some fucking, like, dork and you're taking her to a game, bro, hopefully she's, like, doesn't like you for your unathleticism. I don't know. Like, but I'm just saying, bro, like, it's literally the equivalent of her taking you to, like, a really well-developed strip club. Like a high-end one where, like, you need to be a specific, like, value to even enter. Like, that's what it's the equivalent of. Because you're gonna watch a bunch of girls or women that are hotter than your wife, you know, do woman things. You know what I mean? So, it's like, I think you have to understand that. Like, I think dudes don't understand that. They don't think about those things. They don't even put into consideration. And the funniest thing is, like, some dudes will be like, nah, that's just insecure. Okay. You can call it that. But when your wife or girlfriend is watching some other guy on TV and goes, oh, he's so, oh, you know, he, you know, like, oh, I would let him, you know, and you're like, fuck, wait a second, why do you like him so much? I'm letting you know, you were the reason that happened. Because if you acted the right way and picked the right woman, she will not be saying that about anyone on TV. The only thing that she'll be saying about every single person she says on TV is how cringe they are and how awesome you are compared to them. That is a healthy relationship with your woman, in my opinion. Like, one of the healthiest relationships a man can have with a woman is when the woman is repulsed by, like, every single man except for him. That is one of the best relationships that a man and woman can have. I'm telling you right now. I'm being so serious. Because what it does is it takes away all the bullshit. Okay? The second you're a woman that, like, low-key, like, doesn't like men at all, but, like, you accept this one dude, or he's just the exception or whatever, that's actually a healthy-ass relationship. Because now the girl only likes the guy, which is what the guy mainly wants. And the guy can, you know, like the girl because she really likes him. So in my opinion, it works out really well. Where things gets fucked up is when the girl likes other attention. She likes multiple avenues of attention. That is when everything gets fucked. And that's when I step out of the idea of anything long term. The second that I can tell that you are someone that, you know, needs multiple sources of validation, not just from me. You are basically, no, I don't care how hot you are, I don't care how great your personality is, I don't care how much you like me. You are never, ever going to get a committed long-term relationship from me, ever in a million years, because you did the one thing that fucked up, okay? You showed me who you are, and you're someone that runs off stimulation. I can't have someone like that. To a certain extent, it's a genetic trait in women that some women have, some women don't, where their ability to be loyal and not. And you can definitely see it. Now, once I learned about the genetic trait and saw the difference, I can see which women have it and which one don't. It's literally genetics. So you have to think about that as well. But once I found that shit out, I realized, oh shit, she has that shit. She doesn't have that shit. Like this woman biologically doesn't have the ability to be loyal. Most women don't. So you have to keep that in mind. And once you find a woman that literally is biologically wired to be loyal, you better fucking, you know, if things are looking good, I would stick to that one, you know. I've been getting, like, short-term memory loss. I don't know what the fuck's going on. When you say here's the thing, me and Chad know it's going to be 2-hour lecture. Yep. Yeah, I'm the healthy kind of girl for a guy, but I don't know why they do not confess. I know they have a crush, but they don't confess. Well, yeah, dude. Well, I think the reality is most dudes aren't going to confess because, like, at this point, like, for a lot of dudes, like, it's actually, like, not worth it. Like, because from their perspective, like, you have to understand, like, from your perspective, it's probably like, why wouldn't you tell me? I want to know that you like me. That would make me feel really good. And from their perspective, they're like, well, if I tell you I like you, for the most part, for them, that they've gotten rejected. That's just what's happened. And it would probably happen. Especially if it's happening with a bunch of people. But their perspective is ROI. They're thinking, like, what am I getting in return from this girl if I tell her I like her? You know, am I getting anything from that? Or is she just going to be, you know, take the compliment and that's about it? Like, some dudes aren't just okay with telling a girl that they like her just for her to be, like, happy about it and just feel like, oh, like, that's cool. That's, like, you know what I mean? Like, the dude's like, no. Like, I don't want to tell her unless she is going to like me back and we're going to be official. If not, then there's no point of even telling her because I don't want to deal with any of that bullshit. That's how a lot of dudes think. And I don't think like that because that's a fucking horrible fucking mindset. Fuck that shit. Okay? I don't give a fuck. I'm fucking bold as fuck. If I like you, fuck you. I'm telling you, I don't give a fuck. I'll go on to the next one who gives a fuck. But a lot of dudes don't think like me because they've been rejected and their rejection really made them like look at themselves in a bad way. So they look at like ROI, return on investment, as no, it's not worth it to hit on girls because the way they look at it is like, all I do when I hit on girls is get rejected. I've never, you know, actually had, like, chances with them. So Like, what's the point of even trying? That's their perspective. You know what I mean? But my perspective is the idea that I'm going to let another group of people determine, like, what I want to do with my life is fucking insane. So, like, for me, the way I see it, it's like, if there's a woman out there that could possibly feel maybe, uncomfortable because I tell her I like her, like, I'm not gonna let that stop me from telling her. You know why? Because the idea that their discomfort is going to make me stop me from pursuing my goals and my dreams in life of what I want in life experiences is fucking bullshit. They're not powerful enough or important enough. I'm too good for that shit. Like, you kind of have to be egotistical about this shit. You could be egotistical about this shit to build your confidence up with talking to girls. You could literally just be like, I am fucking better than them. I'm better than them. I literally just have power over them. They are nothing to me. The more you talk to them, the more you're going to be like, holy fuck, there's like nothing. There's nothing to these people. Like, the amount of personality that they have is like, I've never once fallen in love with a girl's personality. I don't know about you guys, but as a man, I've never once fallen in love with a girl's personality. No offense to them. I just don't think I have it in me personally. Like, the only thing that ever makes me like more raised attraction with a girl is purely, obviously, if she's hot and has, a feminine personality, but then it's about how much she likes me. Okay? That's all that matters at that point, okay? Like, I've never been like, oh, she likes to go like here and do this thing, or this is her major, or like she really likes this band. Like, I never gave a fuck about that shit ever. Never did. It was never me. Okay? So like, I have such a completely different perspective with dating and women because I had a completely different route and lifestyle with it. And also my brain's so much fucking different than everyone else's that it's like, it doesn't even make sense sometimes. Like, I'm gonna keep it real. Are you sure? Hey man, any tips on how to recover easier? I got in a fight at football game on Thursday night. Recover faster, bro? Damn. You win the fight though? Yes, sir. Hell yeah, good shit. Ice, but I mean, the ice is typical. I would just say walk it off. Keep on moving around. Keep on like moving. Don't stay still and get stiff. That's like the worst thing. Like, keep moving. Just keep, vibing. Like, that's what I would say. Just keep everything loose. But yeah, so yeah, I would say, unfortunately, 2025 has changed a lot of dudes to the point where, I mean, I hate to say it, but like, if you really look on the internet and understand how a lot of dudes think now in 2025, like, it's sad to say, but it's bad. It's like bad. Like, I made a video on it. I actually deleted it because I was like, fuck, I don't really care. It doesn't resonate with my brand at all, but I don't give a fuck. But it's true. Like over the past 10 years, there's been so many videos about how bad men are and how, they need to get better and how, just basically complain about men. That was a lot of the past 10 years. We could all agree on that. Okay, so the goal of that was to make men better. That was inherently the goal. Let's make men better by complaining about them. Now it's 2025. How much better have the men got since the complaining? Okay, cool. The funny thing about that question is there's basically no correct answer for the other person that is trying to prove their point that's wrong. See, because if a woman goes, oh, well, they're good now, it's like, well, then what the fuck are you complaining about? But if they're like, oh, no, they're worse. It's like, wait a second. So I guess the complaining actually made it worse. So what's the solution here? Stop listening to them? I've stopped listening to women. No offense to them, but I've stopped listening to them. Everything. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. Like, especially when it comes to dating, maybe like, directions of like, oh, you gotta take a left, like, sure, yeah. But like, dating, fuck no. That is the worst thing to do. In fact, no, you can listen to women. Just make sure you do the opposite of whatever they say, okay? Because that's how you're gonna win. I promise you. That, and the older you get, the more true that's going to get. I promise you that 1,000%, okay? This is just a reality situation. I'm back. Why is it like that? I think the world just turned it that way. It's important to not get mad or bitter about the way that the world works, though, because the reality is, if you can see the way it works, you can use it in your favor and actually get an advantage. See, for me personally, there's a lot of things in my life that didn't make sense, that were unfair on paper. But the way I saw it, I was like, this may be unfair on paper, but also on paper, there's a way to work hard and craft a situation where it's not unfair. So there's still a way to do that. So for me, I'm just like, all right, well, this is bullshit. This is unfair. I don't like this life. Or I feel like I want more, I need more, I deserve more. What the fuck? You know, that's the way I'm thinking. That means a lot of shit needs to happen, hard work, and that's what's going to happen. You know what I mean? So that's kind of what happened. Why is it like that when men confess the relationship survives longer, but the opposite in women's case? Well, here's the truth. It's not true in the front end. Like, if dudes, most of the time when dudes confess that they like a girl, they're gonna get rejected. That's the reality of the situation. But when you're in a situation where the dude and the girl already like each other, and now they're seeing each other, and then there's commitment stuff, then it is when the woman confesses, you know, that like she likes him, that now it will last a lot longer because they're already in that dynamic. But you have to understand, like, how many dudes confess how much they like a girl and they get rejected, and it's not talked about. And the reason it's not talked about is because dudes don't want to talk about it. Here's the funniest thing about dudes and why people think that men are worse than women online, because dudes don't talk about embarrassing shit that happens in dating. It is not normal, and it is not, like, it doesn't make you feel like a winner. Completely different for women. Women are so allowed to talk about shitty dating and being like shitty at dating and being stupid at dating and making mistakes at dating and losing at dating and getting divorced and all that shit, and they are not looked at like losers. Even though I look at them like losers, they're not overall to the public looked at like losers. They're looked at like sympathetic, you know, just complaining about the world. So it's very, very different when you know, dudes do it to when women do it. Completely different. Is this dude a werewolf or an alpha male wannabe? I'm confused. What the fuck? What are we even talking about? Alpha male wannabe. I feel like I'm just an alpha male in general. And everyone that's watching me is a wannabe. No, I'm just kidding. No, but seriously, don't fuck around. And don't be stupid. You know? Seriously. But yeah, no, that's the reality. Is we, like, most dudes, the reason that it seems like women have it worse in dating is because dudes don't complain about their dating situations because it's embarrassing. The reason it seems like dudes cheat more is because a woman will literally post on her social media crying about a dude cheating, and no one will see it as, like, you know, embarrassing or she's a loser. If a dude were to post him on social media crying about getting cheated on, no matter what, everyone is going to look at him like he is a loser. And that is the biggest difference. So it's very, very different what happens when dudes get fucked in dating and when women get fucked in dating. When women get fucked in dating, they feel obligated to complain about it and put it out into the world, and that's why it seems like there's so much like shitty men out there. When men get fucked in dating, it's embarrassing. They don't want to talk about the fact that they got rejected. They don't want to talk about the fact that a girl used them for their money. They don't want to talk about the fact that they got cheated on. You know what I mean? They don't want to talk about that. So that's why it doesn't seem like dudes get fucked in dating, because it's embarrassing to get fucked in dating as a dude. That's why they don't talk about it. That's why I'm here to talk about it, because I don't give a fuck. I'll fucking talk about my shitty experiences and my good experiences, because I've done it all. You know what I mean? But most dudes aren't willing to do that because they haven't had both sides. So they don't know how to, they can't even really talk about it comfortably. And that's a shitty fucking situation. I actually feel bad for you that you can't talk about this comfortably because you haven't experienced both sides. You know, that's the one shitty thing that sucks. It's one thing I can do because I can talk about it comfortably because I fucking know. It's not their mistake. It just happens in a relationship. You can't handle everything. Yeah, you're confident. Of course. Gotta be. That is number one. Haven't you noticed, though, like, on those street interviews, if someone were to ask, like, a person, even man or a woman, but mostly, like, women, when you ask them, like, what's the most attractive quality in a man? They're going to say confidence. And then they're always going to say this, right? And this is where the like depiction kind of gets like, this is where this heavy thin line is, where they're like, but not cocky, okay? They don't want to mistake cocky for confident. They always say that, right? What's that line though? Right? It's very interesting, that line, okay? That line is usually basically performative. So if you're openly cocky, if you're openly saying, I am the best at this, that is cocky. Confident is literally acting like you're the best and not saying it. You know what I mean? That's why I tell you guys, your mindset should be, I'm better than everyone. I fucking destroy. I fucking kill. I'm better than these people. I fucking kill. I fucking destroy. I am the winner. That's what your mindset should be. Okay? I'm not saying you have to be, you know what I mean, that way, but like your mindset has to be that way. You don't have to say it out loud. In fact, you shouldn't say it out loud, really. But your mindset should be, yeah, no, I'm here. I'm that guy. I'm fucking winning, and I'm here to take over. I'm here to open up. I'm here to take space. I'm here. Like, yeah, that's me. Like, that should be you. You should be taking space. You should be taking space as a dude. You should be taking space. That's one thing I think you guys should be doing more, is taking more space when you're out or about. You should be more like, am I like too close in? Am I like, you know, sit and squeeze? Like, you know, like, no, take up some fucking space. Own your fucking spot. Dude, I'm not coming on to you. I'm just saying, no, I'm not, what the fuck? No, I'm just saying in general, it's very important that you have that. And that's everything for life. What a weird thing to say. That's fucking weird as shit. It's kind of gross. Holy fuck, I'm looking fucking huge. Jesus Christ. Well, there's like no one else in this fucking stream. Probably gonna call it. Yeah, I like men to be rich, but I don't want their money, but my mindset is like that. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm getting sweaty and tired. And unfortunately, this stream just doesn't have enough people for me to continue doing it. Even though we did do well, we got like almost 10 plus likes. Next goal, we're trying to get 10 plus likes on this fucking stream. We're trying to get back into streaming on YouTube all the time, so hell yeah. All right, peace out, everyone. Have a great rest of your night.